Hi, welcome to A Week in Walford, the EastEnders review show presented by two people who still don't know who Jean was supposed to be dressed as at Halloween.
Mary from Gogglebox.
I'm David Brown.
And I'm Jonathan Hughes.
This week's headlines: Hayley's Halloween horror,
Keegan's revenge,
and Tooth and Consequence. Well, it was all rather grim, wasn't it, seeing Hayley give birth this week?
Yes, I feel like I need to lie down.
Yeah.
Forever.
Not in a crack den, though.
I know, it doesn't look very comfortable.
No, not really.
The lighting's not up to much. You couldn't read by that candlelight, could you?
Not really.
Or give birth safely, as it turns out.
So that crack den was on George Street, apparently, which is...
Yeah, haven't you heard of the George Street crack den?
It was a mere stone's throw, though, from
it was
the market, the Vic, the Slater house.
And yet they were searching like for hours for her, we're meant to believe.
I just don't know why Hayley couldn't just get back home.
Because she was like round the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, what was odd, Hayley likes to scream, and fair play, she was in labour. But why did nobody hear her when she was just on George Street screaming and screaming? I know there was a bit of contrivance if there was some loud music. When Hayley Slater opens her mouth, surely you can hear it in Australia.
Yeah.
Or surely you could. I wonder whether, like, in Emmerdale later on Thursday, they were going to be like,
yeah, what was that echo?
Hey, what's that noise from London?
From BBC
From
One?
BBC on to the side. But then this made me think that maybe Hayley's in a scream vortex.
Well, this is true because a couple of weeks ago she was bleeding on the street when her mum drove off.
In broad daylight.
She said, I'm bleeding!
Yeah, I'm bleeding! I'm bleeding!
Nobody came to her rescue.
No one even stopped when they walked past. I think when Hayley thinks she's going, I'm bleeding, I'm having a baby, this is what people see. She's in a vortex, which is very bad timing this week because she was,
That's right.
It's not the time.
No.
But this crack den, I'd hope we spend more time in the George Street crack den.
Well, it was like a kind of Susie and the Banshees video, wasn't it? All it was missing was the dry ice, really, and Susie Sue turning up to be the midwife.
Doing this.
Yeah.
Some goth makeup.
That would have been great.
I was transported back to Top of the Pops in about 1987.
Yeah. Try this one. It's a bit unusual, but you might like it.
At number 9, All About Eve. Yeah. I was, enjoying the crack den. And then, Kat was a bit Susie Sue, wasn't she? Because she had Bride of Frankenstein outfit on.
Yeah. Kat was really mean, though, wasn't she? Let's face it. I didn't really...
Very upset about this.
I thought Kat was a bit out of character, actually.
I just couldn't believe when Jean said we need to go and find Hayley because she's probably having a baby. Kat was literally like, nah.
Yeah.
Leave her.
She wants to go. Let her die in a ditch.
She don't want to be found.
Yeah.
What? I mean, Kat has been through enough. Kat has had a lot of trauma when it comes to children and giving birth and all of this.
Yeah.
I was slightly disappointed. I know she's been mean to Hayley for weeks. And again, I think I've said it before, it would have been much more believable and better set up for what is to come that Kat and Hayley actually were friends and they bonded. Imagine if...
Maybe she should have been the birth partner for Hayley then. Kat?
Kat as the birth partner, literally in the crack den or in the back of the cab, holding her hand, encouraging her and being there for her, and Hayley thinking, oh, but if only you knew that Alfie's the dad, and then that would make the betrayal even more...
Hayley almost telling her, just at the moment when the baby was born.
And then she would have said, leave it, Kat! Leave it, Joe! So, but very disappointed in Kat. I don't think she'd be that mean to a member of her own family before finding out she slept with Alfie.
I know.
She doesn't even know that.
How's she going to react when that
She's going to put her in a blender or something. She's going to deep fry her.
I know. And everybody knows what a placenta is, don't they?
Keanu don't know what a placenta is.
Come on.
I don't think Keanu could spell placenta or even say it properly, really.
He can't spell baby.
He can't spell infidelity.
Oh, well, I have trouble with infidelity, actually.
Let's not go there.
I get a red line underneath it when I write it on Word. What have I done wrong? Infidelity.
It's because it's an alien concept to you.
It is. That's true.
That's what it is.
Thank you. I hope my wife's watching.
Yeah.
Okay, well, on to brother of Keanu, Keegan. And his revenge storyline.
Oh, this was very, very grim again.
Yeah.
Elsewhere in Grim Halloween in Walford. So Keegan, in this kind of, it's making the point, I guess, the cycle of violence with the knife crime story that they set up all those months ago with Shaquille and all of that. Even though Keegan saw the consequences of knife crime, he still went out with a knife to, for reprisals to occur. It was very challenging, very kind of grim stuff.
I do think he is good, Zach Morris.
Yeah, when he's given something to do, like he very rarely gets a moment to shine, but I thought he was really, really good.
He was good. I mean, less effective, I thought, was the Carmel side of things. It felt a bit tonally off to me. I mean, there was one bit where Carmel and Denise were sitting in the pub talking, and there was like comedy Halloween gravestone behind them, R.I.P.
R.I.P. She's talking about a dead son.
And I didn't think that...
It's too soon.
No.
It's too soon to make light of the dead with Carmel, surely.
Well, I don't think they were intended to trying to make light of it, but it was just really weirdly staged.
You think like someone Tracy behind the bar was like saw it like
I know.
Too late. She can't speak anyway, so she couldn't have said, "Oh, sorry, Carmel, speak insensitive," because she's not allowed to talk.
Yeah, you'd have thought Carmel wouldn't want to go out at all on Halloween, really. But there you go.
Probably not. Yes, I did wonder that.
She's still being quite like didactic as well, Carmel. You know, like I know I keep coming back to it, but I do feel that putting in the real life testimonies.
Oh yeah, at the funeral.
Yeah, as effective and as moving and as heartbreaking and as visceral as they were, it's kind of robbed Carmel of a storyline, really, because it should have really come out of her mouth, because it's the characters that we need to see long term on EastEnders.
So we can invest in them and we can stay with them.
Yeah.
And whatever she says almost feels a bit cliche compared to what obviously the real life families said, because that is real and that's as kind of as it should be. But you're right, it is kind of, it's chipped away really at us investing as much in Carmel as we should.
Yeah, that's the problem, I think, really. Anyway, that's a bit of a shame, but on to our final topic of the week. Now, this was the whole topic of Halloween on EastEnders this week. Now, in the past, we've had some really good Halloween storylines, haven't we? I remember when Lauren was being stalked by Abby in the Weeping Angel mask. Do you remember that?
Did she also, was it the same year that she tried to drown her face in the apple bobbing?
Yes.
That was scary stuff, and it was all very grim. And then remember Gavin Sullivan, Sharon's real dad?
Who is never spoken of at all.
But he was like a bit of a villain at the time, and he like appeared at Halloween and got really spooky. So we've had some,
Stacey got electrocuted one year at Halloween as well, which was rather good.
She was pregnant at the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, none of that happened this year.
No.
What did we get this year?
Billy with his toothache. Billy's bloody tooth.
Billy's dental mishap.
Yeah.
I mean, if you love, David Cronenberg movies or, Scanners, Alien...
Bit of body horror for you, wasn't it?
Bit of the abject body horror that really challenges. This was the soap storyline for you.
It really
Why
was.
did we need to see the tooth in close-up? Can I ask that question?
Well, do you know what? They're just continuing to draw parallels, aren't they, between Billy with his dental worries and the fact that Honey is dating this dentist.
Oh, comedy gold. I mean, where's this going to go, do you think? Do you think the next boyfriend Honey has...
Well, if he's like a chiropractor...
Billy will put his back out.
Yeah, he will do, yeah.
He'll be in a back brace.
Yeah, Billy, I'm seeing a chiropodist. And he goes and stubs his toe.
My foot. Anne. My foot. I'll have to see a foot doctor. You're going out. We won.
Yeah, I think it could be a long-term strategy.
Don't say that. I have a feeling it might be.
Yeah, well...
I hope your tooth improves, Billy. We really pray for Billy.
Yeah, well, join us in 7 days' time when hopefully you've brushed your teeth. That's the moral of this storyline, isn't it?
So brush your teeth before bed, kids.
We'll be back with another week in Walford.